guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Claire and this is Polly Put the Petal On, and it is lovely to see you. It really is. I hope you're blessed with this lovely weather. We're a little bit overcast today, but you know, it's nice and it's warm and we can have the back door open. You know, isn't it great having that extension of your home? You know, just makes everything, it just makes everything so much better, doesn't it, guys? Yeah, so as you'll have seen by the thumbnail, I have a car boot haul and a small charity shop haul to show you. Kim and I went to the charity shop last Thursday. I was just looking at a little bird there having a wash in the tree last Thursday, and then I went to the car boot on Sunday. So yeah, so let's get on, shall we? And it really is good to see you guys. I hope you're all really well. You know, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, so let's get on. So one of the first things that I wanted to show you was from the charity shop, and I was going to pass this by, I'll be honest, and I was going to pass this by because of the colour. The colour just wasn't doing it for me. It really wasn't. However, the shape was. It's a mantle vase. I love mantle vases. This is a mantle vase. I did this design in this mantle vase last year. Absolutely love this, really do. That's a Bezic, that mantle vase, and that's just in like a lovely cream, off-white, you know, cream colour. And that was from a charity shop. £3 I paid for this. £2 I paid for this one, as you can see there. £2 from Age Concern, I think it was. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I was going to pass this by. Age UK. I was going to pass this by because of the colour, but I do love the shape of it, and I love this pattern that's in it. You know, these beautiful ornamental grooves that are in it. It's absolutely lovely. And I thought I could do something with that, but then I thought, oh no. But then when I looked inside it, it's got a flower pin in, you know, flower frog, whatever you like to call them. These are heavy duty. Now this has been stuck down with Oasis Fix, but I can get it out. They're really heavy, these, and they're just pins like that, and it means that you can go Oasis foam free, basically. This is how they arranged them back in the day, before Oasis and floral foam were around. That's how you did your arrangements. And so that, and I thought, oh, I'll get this vase, I'll get this mantle vase just for that alone, you know. But I actually really like this mantle vase, and like I say, I did that beautiful design in it in this one, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do something pretty creative and spectacular in this one too, and I'm going to use that, no need for foam. And now I won't be able to use that with artificial, so it's going to be fresh, but it needs a good clean out. It's been well used, this has, but it you know, it is lovely. So I'm going to give it a good clean out, scrub that pin holder, and get it secured back in place, and get started with that. I really do love it, and for £2, you know, it's quite a good buy for the pin alone, you know, the £2. Yeah, still on the charity shop. So this was Bernardo's, and I found this little angel. Now I'm not too struck with the wording on the heart on the front. Oh, it's hope, but I got it for our Alfie, so I'm wondering whether I kind of cover that up in some way, because it wasn't to signify hope, if you know what I mean. But I think it's absolutely beautiful. I paid £1 for that, this little angel, and I thought I would have that, because I always have little something for my loved ones that have passed, and I thought I'd get this for Alf. We are going to be taking his ashes and scattering him soon, so letting him run free on that beach. So yeah, I thought I'd get him that, and it was £1. I picked up a book because I love a little bit of chiclet, and this is Carol Matthews, The Cake The Cake Shop in the Garden. And I thought that'll be a nice summer read. And I do like Carol Matthews. I do like chick lit. I really do. It's such an easy read, isn't it? So yeah. And also quite light-hearted as well. Generally quite light-hearted. So yeah, I've picked this up just for a quick read. It's nothing heavy. And then I got this for my bedroom, and I think I paid £1 for this. It's amazing the things that you can pick up for charity and car boot sales, isn't it? No, £2 this was, and it's just a little trinket box, plain white trinket box, but with these roses. Are they roses? Roses on the round the base, and then again on the top. Just this, it's just a really nice trinket box, and it's almost like that clay. So it's got no glaze on it whatsoever. It's, you know, it's almost like it's been made of, can you hear it? Clay. But I think it's lovely, and I've got it. I bought that for my bedroom. So yeah, that's going in my bedroom, because I'm changing out. I had silver and mirrored things in my bedroom, and I'm changing them out. So yeah, so that's ideal, and it's lovely as well. And then the last thing, I think it's the last thing from the charity shop, I picked up this. Now this was £1. I gave this a good scrub last night, because I was stood at, I thought, what a lovely pot. I absolutely love it. But I was holding on to it, and I said to Kim, what could I use this for in my kitchen? Because I thought that'd go ideal in my kitchen, with my bamboo stuff and, you know, my cream, tea, coffee and sugar pots. I thought, what could I use that for? And yeah, because I have a little basket with my garlic in it, and I thought I can put my garlic in it, and that's what I've done. So yeah, I gave it a good scrub out, and I put my garlic in it, and that just sits quite nicely on my kitchen side. I really like it. Now, I don't know who it's made by or anything like that. I like the glaze on it, actually. Whoops. I like the... Honestly, that sent like a little rush pain to my... Yeah, I like the glaze on it. So yeah, I picked that up, and that was £1. Now let's move on to the car boot sale. Now, you know me, I'm on a mission when I go to the car boot sale. I look for Christmas things. You know, I've been able to get a lot of Christmas things off the car boot. You know, I got my beautiful mannequin and a Christmas tree one year, and I turned it into a mannequin Christmas tree that gets dressed differently each year. Last year she was an angel, the year before she was Mother Nature. And this year she's going to be something else. I've already got it in my mind. So yeah, so I do look, you know, not just for Christmas stuff, but I do have a good look, and you can strike it lucky, guys, you really can. So one of the first things that I picked up, it's not all Christmas, but there is some Christmas. So one of the first things I picked up was this Santa. Now, he does come in a box. The box is down there. I took him out of the box so that you could see him and I could show him you. This is a motorised something, and I'm not sure what it does because it takes 2 big batteries there. And even if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter, because he's quite nice, isn't he? Look at his glasses. His glasses are super cute. Yeah, you know, his glasses, they're like glasses. And then he's got these parcels. Now, I'm not struck on these parcels, so I may change these parcels out, because I don't like that foily stuff, you know. Foil. I don't like the foil, you know. But I do look at this little post box, and there's the letters. Can you see how lovely is this? Yeah. And he's almost like a vintage Santa, isn't he? So yeah, I'm really happy with him. And I paid £2 for him, which I thought was a bargain. I did want some the same fella had a set of tall candle holders, you know, dinner candle holders. And I asked him, and I said, oh, you know, they looked very modern. And I said, oh, how much are these? Well, they looked not very modern, but they looked modern-ish. I said, how much are these? He said, oh, they're French, they're a £5. And I thought, no. No, I mean, some of them take a chance, you know. I thought that was good for £2 though, so I thought, well, I'll pay him the £2 and he can keep his candlesticks. Yeah, so because I just thought that, you know, they just didn't go with what he was telling me when the visual that I was holding in my hand, it just didn't go with what he was telling me. There is one thing that I left at the car boot. You know, I've got to stop doing this, guys, because I did it with that wooden bowl as well at the car boot. On the first car boot that we went to, the first of the season, there was a beautiful, it was £5, and that's, you know, I always think it's a car boot, you know, but it was beautiful, and I wished I'd have got it now. It was a little vintage teddy, like a jack-in-a-box. He didn't wind up and he didn't pop out. That was him as his decoration. But he was a musical box and he was absolutely stunning. He really was. And she did say he was a collectible and he was £5. But I thought, oh no, you know, I wanted to save my money for my pound jobbies, you know, for my pound bargains and stuff. But I do wish I'd have got it. Right, so then I picked up 2 yoga blocks. And now these are new. Now I'm pretty sure, I'm going to flash it up on screen how much these would be. They're Cranes, so I'm assuming that, I think that means that they're Sports Direct. Just 2 yoga blocks and they're brand new. I scraped it with my nail there and it wasn't that nail because that's broke off. I get them, I've been doing so well with nails, but they're getting so far and you know, they kind of having a little break. But yeah, I've not been putting nail polish on, literally because I've been getting them to a certain length. You know, I've been getting them nice without putting anything on to ruin them. But yeah, they're still a little bit brittle. But you know, I proper digress there, haven't I? So yeah, so they were £2 and I thought that was an absolute steal. I will flash it up on screen of how much they are, a yoga block at Sports Direct. I'm convinced it's Sports Direct. I paid 50p for this book, which is Fun Cakes. Look at those cakes on there, guys. You've got that ghost, you've got a Christmas pudding, and there's a bag of parcels there, you know, a sack of parcels there. You've got this lovely Christmas cake. Yeah, I thought there's a just married, you know, just married there. And I thought I love books like this. And my mum used to do a lot of cakes sort of like this. I mean, she wasn't professional by any means, but she thoroughly enjoyed it. And I thought, I'm going to get this and I'm going to have a little blast. So yeah, so that was 50p. Something else that was 50p as well was this. This is Christmas. And again, it's that almost like vintage look. I mean, it's plastic, you know, there's no way it's vintage. But it's almost like that vintage look, isn't it? And it was from an old couple, an elderly couple, who were lovely. And I said, oh, and he said, oh, I see and it was the lady that served me. And then the gentleman said, oh, I see that my lights have gone. And then he popped along to the front of his table and he stuck this on my head. So I got that for free and that for 50p. I mean, I didn't really need it, but I accepted it because he was a very kindly, nice gentleman. So yeah, so I picked that up, 50p. And it is like almost vintage looking, isn't it? We picked up these. Now, I don't know, whatever that says. Gentleman's Hardware. It's a game. £1. I don't know what you do, but those instructions will tell us. And it's just to get a game, I'm assuming, for the garden. So we like garden games. I don't know about anybody else. I remember when my son I think it was his 7th birthday, and I created, I did a party for him, and we always had a theme to our parties. You know, one year we played bingo. We used to do certain things for them. So my son is born in during the summer months, and we thought, well, what can we do? And I came up with the idea of a huge board game on the garden. You know, I created the steps and the, you know, the points and all that sort of stuff. I just made a huge board game, and it was I think it was called Going at the Beach or something like that. So there was like little piles of sand and yeah, and little buckets and spades, so they had to go along the way. I think there was 24 spaces. I made huge dice out of foam, you know, and they had to roll the dice, and it was brilliant. And I put postcards up, you know, postcards around the house, because obviously they were allowed in the house, it wasn't just a garden game. Postcards up. I made it like a proper seaside theme, and yeah, the party bags had sticks of rock and all that sort of stuff, and they absolutely loved it. And they were like, your mum throws the best parties. And I thought that was really quite sweet, because out of the mouths of babes. So yeah, we had a really fun time doing that. I think that was one of the best ones. We did bingo. The bingo was great too. We loved the bingo. I love a game of bingo, me. So yeah. So then I went to this lady who had a lovely, lovely stall. But she was a little bit pricey, and these are secondhand, and she was charging £2 a piece for them. And I thought, well, I will pay it, because I really like those. They're plastic, but look at those. They're like they're almost like a pincushion croissant. And yeah, they're just lovely. Lovely colour too, but she wanted £2 a piece, and I thought, well, go on then. But I then asked her about something else, and it was a sprig of, or sprigs of eucalyptus, and it was lovely eucalyptus, and she said it was £2 a sprig, and I thought it's a bit steep, that, especially because it was second hand. If it's new, you don't mind paying for it, you know, but they weren't new, they had been used. And so yeah, I just know what I can do on a car, you know, what I can get on a car boot and for what prices and stuff. So yeah, I wasn't going to pay. So, but I did get those because they are lovely. That was a bit chatty, wasn't it? Now, I went to a lady. I was looking for something, which is down there in there. And I went to this lady, and then I said to Carl, I said, what about this? I want something for my lemons on my... I'm not going to show you that first, because I'll show you this, what I wanted for my lemons. So I wanted a wooden bowl, and it's the wooden bowl that I didn't get, and I kept looking, and I've been a couple of times and I've not been able to find it. But I said to Carl, I saw this. Now, I think it might be a soup bowl. What do you think, guys? It's Wedgwood. And it's, yeah, it's a patented design. Anyway, it's Wedgwood, and it's stamped in there, and, you know, and I thought, well, what if I put my lemons in that? Because I do have a lot of lemons. You'll have seen I buy 2, 3, 4 nets at a time, and I just want something on my kitchen windowsill with my lemons in. And I think this is super, super pretty. It's got looks like a ram's head, doesn't it, on either side. So yeah, so the lady, she was lovely, and I said, what do you think of this? And Carl was going, oh, and the lady was going, yes. She was shaking it, she was nodding her head, sort of thing. And then we struck up a conversation, and it was £2. So I thought, well, I'll get it, you know, and I'll see how it goes with my lemons in it, and I'll see if I like it on the windowsill. It might be a little high because of the pedestal that it's on, but I'll give it a go, you know. I'll see if that's the effect that I was wanting. So yeah, I'm getting some messages there, so please excuse me, I'm a little bit distracted. And then with the same lady, I saw this, and I thought, oh, what a lovely little, it's spode, and it's it's spode. And it's just this lovely little basket, but it's got vintage Christmas design. So you've got your mistletoe and you've got your holly, and then you've got your Christmas tree in there. And I thought, how lovely, you know, just a little trinket something when I put my Christmas bits out, my Christmas bits out, you know, just something. I could put some little sweets in there or some nuts, or I could put anything that I wanted to. Anything, but not too much, because I wouldn't want to cover that pretty little pattern there. So yeah, and I paid £1 for that. So it was all very cheap. It was all very cheap, and you know, it was all very welcome. So I just put those there because I'm loading myself up here, and I've still got two things to show you guys, which I'm over the moon about. So I'm gonna have to tidy up. I'm gonna take them into the loft anyway. I've got a bag down there, and I need to put these things in and then take them in the loft. Right. So this was this. I saw this, and I asked the fella. Now, when you get the car boot, you'll find, especially our car boot, and it is a huge car boot. When you go, you know, you get the people that do the house clearances and stuff. And I think that's what this chap was. I think he'd done house clearances. He had a big van and he had an abundance of all sorts. And I saw this. How cute is that? It's got that little bird on the top with a letter in its, you know, a Christmas card in its mouth. It's got a little girl posting a letter in the post box. It's a nice little thing, and you know, and then you've got your snow and your glitter and stuff. Guess how much? £2. £2. I'm sure B&M do these, and I think they might be £15, you know. So it was £2, and I said to Carl, he's cheap. I said, he's cheap. I said, have a look, you know, see if you need anything, because he is cheap. I think he was selling a mower for £10, you know. He'd just got a load of stuff. And you can just tell those people that do the, you know, they're either professional car booters, or they do house clearances, and then they go to the car boot and they get rid of their stuff, and they're worth visiting. They really are. So for £2, I got that lovely Christmas decoration, and I'll just show you one more time. And I think it's absolutely lovely. And like I say, I'm pretty sure these are about £15 in B&M's. So yeah, that looks as if it's chipped, but it's not. It's the snow. I love it. I love it. And then the last thing, and it was the very last thing that I bought, was this. And I got this for £3. And it was a family. It was an adult daughter, and then a mum and a dad. You know, an elderly or older mum and dad. And I saw this, and I thought, yeah, and I thought, I'll ask how much. And I thought, it's, you know, it's going to be one of them. I mean, it's got a little chip in it, but it doesn't matter. I've only just seen that chip. Oh no, is it a chip? No, I think it's where the, but it doesn't matter anyway, because you can't see it. Right, so I saw this and I thought it's going to be asking for a lot. Is that the right way it goes on? It's a little bit crooked, this lid. But anyway, I saw this beautiful gingerbread house cookie jar. It's absolutely lovely all the way around. It's lovely. You know, you got your windows there, and you got the same on the other side, and then on the back you've got those three candy cane, and then you got your little M&Ms or your Smarties at the top. I'll just take that lid off. And then that's the front. And it's just lovely, isn't it? So £3 I paid for that, and I was absolutely shocked. You know, I didn't feel the need to, that's how the lid goes on, but it is crooked. I didn't need to barter or anything. It is crooked. I'm going to have a look underneath it as well. So yeah, it's a cookie jar. Gingerbread cookie jar. I don't know. It's just a plain label, really. It's not got any indication of where it's come from. But I think it's lovely. And for £3, you know. So I'm going to put these things in my loft. These Christmas things in my loft. It's definitely worth going to a car boot sale, guys. And having a root and toot. And I'm not the only one, because there was a lady where I got the yoga blocks from. They again looked like they did house clearances, because they were in a big van, you know, a big van. And she went, I need to get down here and see what we've got. I didn't even know we had all this. And I looked in a bag with Christmas bits in it, but it was generally baubles and stuff, and I didn't want the baubles. And she said, see, she said, I didn't know that we had that. The Christmas stuff. She said somebody asked me earlier on had I got any Christmas stuff. So I'm not the only one who goes rooting around in May looking for Christmas stuff. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. It really is. So it's been lovely to see you today, guys. That's it. That's all of the haul, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed it. And I'm going to put these things away. I'm going to put my Christmas things in the loft. I'm going to put my yoga blocks with my mats. And I'm going to put, you know, everything where it should be. I'm going to have a good look through this book, though, guys. I really am. Good look through that book. I've got a birthday coming up, namely the son, and I wonder whether I could make him something. I mean, look at that. Chocolate bar cake. Yeah, I'm going to have a good flick through that, and I'm going to see what I can make. So thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely to see you, and I will see you all again on possibly Thursday, because I have I actually have 3 floral pieces to make. I have 2 teardrops, sorry about that, 2 teardrops and 1 wreath to make, and then possibly I'm going to do that mantle vase there as well. So if you'd like to join me for that, please do stick around. Hit the sub button and hit the like button, and it'd be lovely to have you join the channel. And thank you so much for watching today. I will see you then. I will see you Thursday. I'll keep you posted if I'm not coming on the community post, but do put your notification bells on, and then you'll know anyway whether I come on or not. So yeah, it just depends, because I'm doing a favour for my daughter this week. Me and my son are doing a favour for my daughter this week, so it just depends. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'll be back Thursday. So you take care till then. Bye.